Hello, once again I welcome you. Today we shall discuss about the past continuous tense. The past continuous tense, let us know the structure. Subject plus was or were. When the subject is a singular, we have to use was. When the subject is plural, we have to use verb. And plus basic form of the verb with ing form of the verb plus complement. Once again, subject plus was or were plus ing form of the verb plus complement. When you want to make a question, what we have to do? The helping verbs was or were plus subject plus present participle or ing form of the verb plus complement. Another way of making this is to make yes or no questions. Other way of making is you have to use question word plus was or were plus subject plus present participle plus complement. Take one example. She was cooking. She was cooking. To make yes or no questions, you get this verb in the front. Was she cooking? Another way I told you, question word plus was or were plus subject plus present participle plus complement. You take any question word like what, when, where. What was she cooking? I told you question word plus was or were plus subject plus present participle or ing form of the verb plus complement. So this is the way to make questions right now. When past continuous tense is used, it is used to indicate an action going on over a period of time in the past. I repeat once again, past continuous tense is used to talk about an action going on over a period of time in the past. The timing of the action may or may not be given. Example, we were singing throughout the night. We were singing throughout the night. Because the subject is plural, we have used verb. Another example, we were reading our lessons all morning. Another example, it was getting darker. Another example, we were watching TV all evening. So when you see all these actions, it occurred in the past and it had some duration in the past. Right now, the simple past and the past continuous refers to the action completed in the past, whereas the past continuous gives emphasis on the duration of time of the action that is in the past. And I repeat once again, simple past and past continuous talks about the action completed in the past, whereas past continuous emphasizes on the duration of time. Example, in the simple past, did you laugh at me? If I write this in the past continuous, were you laughing at me? When you see both examples, it talks about the action completed in the past. But when you see the first, which is in simple past tense, did you laugh at me, merely refers to the completed action. Whereas it also refers to the completed action. Were you laughing at me also refers to the completed action, but gives emphasis on the duration of time. Right. When two actions are contemporaneous, that is happening at the same time, and both the actions has a longer duration, you can use both the sentence in past continuous tense. For example, while I was reading, she was playing. She was playing. Here, both the actions has duration. Now come to other example. The light went out while I was reading. Another example, when I saw him, he was playing chess. Here we have used simple past and past continuous tense. The past continuous tense is used for longer action, and the simple past is used for a new action. An action is going on in the past, and suddenly another action occurs, and that action must be denoted in simple past, or the new action must be written in simple past. Here you see, the light went out while I was reading. The action already was going on. Suddenly what happened? The light went out. You take another example. When I saw him, he was playing chess. Already he was playing chess when I saw him. The action was already going on. Suddenly a new action occurs, and that is represented by simple past. Right. The past continuous tense is also used to talk about the past persistent habits. We can use the words like always and continually. I repeat once again, the past continuous tense is used to talk about the past persistent habits, and we can use the words like always and continually. See this example, he was always grumbling in the past. Now presently she doesn't, or sorry, presently he doesn't. Okay, thank you, right? The past continuous tense is used for temporary actions, whereas the simple past tense is used for more permanent situation. You see this example, and with this example you try to understand which is longer action and which is permanent action. You see here, temporary as well as permanent. This is a temporary example. He came to see me when I was suffering from bronchitis last year. Another example, this side, when I was a boy, I suffered from bronchitis for 10 years. Here, the time duration is 10 years, whereas here, there is only 1 year. So, here it is used for temporary, whereas this is used for permanent situation. Another example, during his 2 months training in Dehradun, he was reading a lot of novels. Whereas, another example, you see, when he was in service, he used to read a lot of philosophy. Here, the training period is for 2 months. Here, in service, means it's a long period. Okay, right now. Some verbs cannot be used in continuous tense. I will show you through example. The first example, they were possessing two houses. It must not be used in ing form, so better use in the simple past. They possessed two houses. Another example, he was never belonging to our group. This must not be used in continuous tense, so better use in simple past. He never belonged to our group. Another example, why were you hating him? Hate must not be used in ing form, so better to use in simple past. Why did you hate him? Another example, when I was in Chennai, I was knowing many local people. Knowing must not be used in continuous tense, so better use the simple past. When I was in Chennai, I knew many local people. Right. Some of the verbs cannot be used in continuous tense. I will show you through example. The first example is, they were possessing two houses. Possessing must not be used in continuous tense, but better to use in the simple past. They possessed two houses. Another example, he was never belonging to our group. Belonging must not be used in the continuous tense, so we have to use he never belonged to our group. Another example, why were you hating him? Hate must not be used in ing form, so better used in simple past tense. Why did you hate him? Another example, when I was in Chennai, I was knowing many local people. No cannot be used in ing form, better used in the simple past. When I was in Chennai, I knew many local people. Right. Some more examples. The verbs which cannot be used in ing form. My brother was absent yesterday because he was having a cold. Having must not be used in ing form, better to use my brother was absent yesterday because he had a cold. Another example, I was living in Hyderabad for 8 years when I was a boy. Living, better to use in simple past. I lived in Hyderabad for 8 years when I was a boy. Write down. I told you that past continuous tense is used for actions which has considerable duration of time, whereas simple past tense is used to refer the action in the past. It doesn't emphasize on the duration of time. You see this example. Past continuous tense is used for more permanent action, whereas simple past tense is used for temporary action. You see this example. He was punishing them severely when they were wrong. Here, if you see the action, he was punishing them. It's a temporary action. So better to use in simple past tense. He punished them severely when they were wrong. Meaning doing a wrong was an action which occurred or which had some duration of time. So it is used in past continuous tense. Because punishing is a temporary action, it is used in simple past tense. I repeat once again. He was punishing them severely when they were wrong. I told you punishing is a temporary action he must use in simple past. He punished them severely when they were wrong. Write down. In the next video we will talk about the past perfect tense. Until then, goodbye and namaskar.